Every habit you have, good or bad, runs on the exact same three-step loop. And once you can see the loop, you can start rewriting it. This idea comes largely from a book by journalist Charles Duhigg, who studied decades of psychology and neuroscience research on habits and boiled it down into a simple framework: cue, routine, reward. The cue is the trigger that tells your brain to go into automatic mode. It could be a time of day, a location, an emotional state, or even another person. Your brain doesn't need much information here. It just needs a signal that says, "This situation again." The routine is the actual behavior itself, the part we usually think of as the habit. This is the smoking, the scrolling, the snack, the nail biting, whatever the action actually is. The reward is what your brain gets out of doing it, and this is the part your brain is really chasing. Sometimes the reward is obvious, like the taste of food or a hit of dopamine from a notification. Sometimes it's subtler, like temporary relief from boredom or anxiety. Here's the part that matters most. Once this loop runs enough times, your brain stops needing to consciously decide anything. The basal ganglia, a region deep in the brain involved in habit formation, essentially takes over, and the behavior becomes automatic. That's why habits feel almost involuntary. You're not really choosing anymore. You're running a script your brain wrote a long time ago. This is also why simply trying to delete a bad habit through willpower alone tends to fail. The cue is still there, and the craving for the reward is still there. Duhigg's research suggests the far more effective strategy is keeping the same cue and the same reward, but swapping out the routine in between. If you snack from boredom at 3 in the afternoon, the fix isn't fighting the urge with pure willpower. It's finding a different routine, like a short walk, that still delivers a similar payoff, like a break from monotony. Once you know the loop is cue, routine, reward, you stop seeing your habits as random personality flaws. You start seeing them as a system, and systems can always be redesigned.